What's up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to draft a pattern for the milkmaid dress. You can honestly go in different direction with this dress. As you can see by the pictures, you can make it mini, you can make it midi length, you can make it maxi length. It is honestly up to you. Before we get into this video, I will strongly advise you to watch these two videos. On one of them I show you how to draft the pattern block or the bodice block for the front and back, and then on the other one I show you, which is this one, how to take your body measurements. It is important to watch those videos before you watch this one, because I am using the basic bodice block that I did from this video. But without wasting any of your time, let's get right straight into it. Off camera I traced off my front basic bodice and I included that, but later on I'm going to just remove that dot. So now I'm bringing in my tape and measuring half an inch below my bust point, and I'm going to also go in by half an inch. After making those markings, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my ruler just to draw that line straight. Now that we're done with that, the next thing we're going to do is bring in a curved ruler. If you don't have a curved ruler, you can honestly freehand this part. So now what we're trying to create is the bust cups, as you can see indicated on this picture. This is what we are trying to create. The next thing you're going to do is bring in your tape, and from your under bust line go up by 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to again bring in my ruler and just connect from our dot line to that point that we made. So you're going to do is bring in your tape, and on that chest line you're going to mark 1 inches upwards. You can mark 1 inches, 1.5 inches, depending on how much cleavage you are willing to show. So for mine, I am just marking 1 inches upwards. After marking out that 1 inch, I'm going to bring in my ruler and just connect those dots together to create a straight line. This is how your pattern should look, right? So I'm going to bring in my ruler and just draw a straight line connecting it to our new chest line, and I'm also going to bring in my marker just to make those pencil lines visible and also indicate where you are supposed to cut. I am done cutting off my pattern. What I'm going to do now is eliminate the dot, because I don't want the dot on my fabric. So I'm just going to cut out that 1 inch that we added on the side. The next thing I'm going to do is bring in your back basic block, and we're going to make like 3 changes for this bag. And the first change is our dot. So to get our dot, you're just going to measure your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2 minus 9. So I'm just going to measure or mark out that 9 inches and draw out a straight line all the way to my chest line. And for my dot width, it is 1 inch. So on both sides, I'm just going to distribute half an inch, half an inch. And then when I'm done doing that, I am going to add that 1 inch on the side. I'm just going to show you how much I extended my zip extension. So I made my zip extension 3 centimeters wide. You can make it 1 centimeters, 2 centimeters, or 4 centimeters. It's honestly up to you. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to my chest line and mark up 1 inch like we did for the front. When I'm done doing that, what I'm going to do is come in by 1.5 centimeters on my zip extension. That is only on the waist. So this is to help eliminate the zip bulge and to help my top to sit snug on my waist. What you're going to do is just bring in a clean piece of paper and trace out that bust cup. This will be very important and useful when we start sewing this dress. When you're drafting that out, you're just gonna put that away and bring in your bust cup again. So the thing we're going to do now is called the slash and spread method. So firstly, just gonna mark out how wide your cup is and just mark out 1 inch from the beginning until the end, and then bring in your ruler and draw straight lines. And when you're done doing that, you're also gonna bring in your scissor and start cutting those lines. Understand what I'm saying, just watch the video to see what it is that I'm doing. Now that you're done cutting out those pieces, the next thing you're going to do is bring in a clean piece of paper. I'm using this A4 paper because I was running out of pattern paper. What I'm doing now is just trying to find the middle point of this, and then I'm just going to draw a straight line. This will be used as my guideline in connecting these pieces together. So what I'm doing is just placing my number 1 on that line and just sticking my tape to it so that it sits still. So for the spacing of these papers or pieces, I made use of 1 inch. So I placed my first piece and then marked out 1 inch, and then placed my second piece, mark out 1 inch, and then place my third piece up until my last piece. After taping everything flat, you're just going to draw a line and creating our new bus cup shape. These are all my upper part patterns: the back, the front, and the cup. So I'm just indicating which part is the back and how many pieces you need to cut. So for the front piece, the small piece, you're going to cut this piece on a fold and you're going to cut 2 of them. And then for the cups, you're going to cut 4 pieces for the main fabric and 2 for the lining. Now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to place those patterns aside and I am going to be working on my bottom half. So I'm going to be making use of a circle skirt for this dress, and I'm going to cut this directly from the fabric. So on this paper, I'm just going to be showing you how to fold your fabric. So you're going to first fold it into 2 and then come again and fold it into 4. And then on the screen, I'm just going to show you the calculations on how to calculate a circle skirt. When you're done calculating, you're just going to mark out the amount you get there. So our radius is our waist. So for my radius, I'm making use of 11.14 centimeters. And then how long you want it to be, it is up to you. I'm making mine very short, so it is just going to be above the knees. Just going to mark out how long you want it to be. I'm done marking that out. I'm just going to bring in my scissor and cut it out. This is how it should look after you're done cutting it on fabric, and then you're just going to make an opening on one side that is for the zipper. And we've reached the end of the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.